Hey everybody, this is Kayla with Hiker Discoveries, and I am officially starting the Appalachian Trail. Woo woo! So, I didn't do I did part of the approach trail yesterday without a pack. We went and checked out the waterfalls and stuff. And then today we came up to Springer Mountain, hiked from the parking lot to Springer Mountain without my pack, and then back down. My wife and my best friend came with me and did the hike with me, which was really nice. It was nice to experience that with them. And then we said our goodbyes. I grabbed my pack and I'm headed out. So if you do come up the Springer Mountain as your start, I definitely recommend like a SUV or even a truck. But I would not try to bring like a regular car, like a sedan, up here. Some of the Subarus should be fine because they typically have a high clearance. But yeah, I would definitely take a car that has pretty high clearance. We brought an SUV up and we scraped once or twice, and there's some pretty big holes and ruts, and it's muddy. I don't think you necessarily need four-wheel drive unless the weather's bad. We did it in two-wheel drive just fine. So yeah, tidbit of information, would not advise bringing up a car if you do come to Springer. But it is supposed to rain in about 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. So, which is funny because it was absolutely gorgeous yesterday. It was like 60-some degrees, sunny. I mean, just couldn't get much perfect. But it's supposed to start raining about 1 o'clock or so, and just downpour all the rest of the day and night. I don't think we're supposed to even have like bad winds and stuff, but it's supposed to. There's like a flash flood warning, and I know yesterday, I don't know if it standed today still, there was a warning for possible tornadoes today. It was a small warning, so I think we'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna get off here and get hiking some miles because I'd like to get to a shelter before it starts pouring. One, I don't want to set my tent up in the rain. Two, I don't want to sleep in a tent in the rain on my first night. So, I've already seen quite a few people that have gone and off onto the trail, so I figure the shelters are going to be pretty booked today. So, I was going to try to make it to, I think it's Hawk Mountain Shelter. It's about mile 8. But I'm probably going to go to the one right before that. One, because of the rain. Just not ready to get wet yet. And then two, about 3 days ago, I stepped on something at my house and sliced the bottom of my foot open, the pad like right underneath the toes. And I have a big gash. It's not super long, but it's really deep. And it hurts a lot, and it's doing all right. It bled a little bit yesterday while we hiked, so for the first few days I'm probably going to be doing pretty small miles just to let that kind of heal and recover. So, but that's okay, I'm not worried about that. I'm just happy to be out here and finally doing it. It's been a dream of mine since I was a kid, and finally getting to do it. So I'll see you guys on the trail. Everybody, I am at, oh shoot, I don't remember what the name of this shelter is. It's the first shelter on the AT. It's like 4.5 miles in, I think, or 4 miles in. I forgot to look. Anyways, I got here, it's probably about, I don't know, maybe noon, 1 o'clock. The storm is rolling in. It was sprinkling on me a little bit. So I was hustling to get here so I didn't get downpoured on. This is the shelter behind me. It does have a top, wait a second. It does have a top bunk. And then bottom has like 2 platforms. And then down right there, I think is the privy. I haven't been down there yet. Started to sprinkle again. But cool thing is And I think this may be all the way through Georgia, or at least I'm kind of hoping it is. But I'm going to turn the camera on here. They have bear boxes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I don't have to try to worry about hanging my food tonight and it being soaking wet in the morning or any of that. There's also bear cables right across there. If there's a bunch of people here, they can, you know, hang it up to. Has a fire pit there. Nice open area. Somebody was nice enough to collect a ton of firewood and leave it at the shelter. There's a nice bench around here. And then there's the upstairs picnic table. So I'm going to sit down and have some lunch. I got me some salami, cheese, and crackers. My favorite. And see what this storm does. If it looks like it's, well, I might not even go to Hawk Mountain Shelter, which is the second shelter, because probably a good 20 plus people passed me this morning. And most, I think all of them said that, the ones I talked to said that they were going to Hawk Mountain. And I think it only holds 12 people. And I just don't want to be in the rain tonight, because it's, after today, the temperature's supposed to drop. Excuse me. And the overnights are supposed to be in the teens. So I want to play it safe because I've got time. I'm in no rush. And stay at this shelter so I stay dry. All my gear stays dry. That way I'm not freezing this week, because this whole week is supposed to be really cold. Highs in like the low 40s and then overnights in the teens. And then when I looked, it's supposed to warm back up next week. But, you know, it changes. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to chill out here, have a nice relaxing day, and then pound out some miles maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to eat.
Bring it and then maybe ship it back.
Jesus Christ. It's like ripping chunks off.
Yeah, the guy who drove us out says that by Neil Jackson, they all figure out what it is. I'm happy to sell it. I can do that. Exactly. They'll tell you that needs to go home and replace it with this. And that night, actually.
See, this morning, everything is frozen. It rained all freaking night. It's extremely cold. I did not sleep very much last night because it was so freaking cold, and the wind, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, was just howling. So just blowing cold wind all over the place. I think all of us froze last night, and it's only going to get worse. Here, and today is supposed to be cold, and over the night too, but then tomorrow night is supposed to be really cold. So it may be a night where I just sit by the fire all night. I don't know. But I'm all packed up. I haven't decided where I'm going to stop yet today, because it's so cold. I don't want to, probably going to want to keep on walking. So, I don't know. We'll see. Fun morning. So, walking across ice-covered bridges and bridges made out of logs, not so fun. But the creek is pretty. That's a frozen cobweb. That's so cool. Hey everybody, I am at Blood Mountain Cabins. I haven't filmed in like the last 2 days or so, 2.5 days I think actually. Today is Thursday. I came to mountain crossings yesterday and stayed at the hostel. This entire week has been pretty horrible actually. The temperatures dropped severely. It actually got into the single digits overnight, I think like 2 nights. I think I even heard that there was a hiker that had to be emergency evacuated because they had hypothermia. Nobody slept. It was just miserable. We all just shivered overnight. It was pretty bad. Excuse me. So yeah, it just sucked. And then I had lost my appetite. I think I was just so cold and I hadn't slept. It was just bad, and the wind was blowing so bad, so even during the day it was still probably in the teens, maybe 20s. So it was just too cold to even take my gloves off to try to get my phone out, and it snowed, and it sucked. It was rough. I actually ended up not doing Blood Mountain. I hitched a ride at like mile 20 to Blood Mountain. So before I left, I had sliced my foot open, and it was doing good. And then on Tuesday, I think, doing Sassafras Mountain, coming down, well, going up was pretty brutal, but going down the other side, the sun was hitting it, so there was ice, but if there wasn't ice, there was mud. So I was like slipping and sliding, and I ended up ripping the cut back open and ripping the skin off of it. So I have a huge raw spot on my foot, and it was killing me. So I hitched a ride. I'd already made some plans with some guys I was hiking with that we were going to come into mountain crossings on Thursday and get a cabin at Blood Mountain Cabins Thursday, and then take a zero on Friday. So I figured I needed a couple days to let my foot heal up, so I went ahead and hitched to mountain crossings, stayed at the hostel last night, and then came down to the cabins today and got the cabins, so the guys don't even have to worry about it. It's all set up. So yeah, but the weather today is actually supposed to be a gorgeous day. I think it's going to hit 40 today, which will be nice, and it's going to be sunny. But then Friday and I think Saturday it's going to rain. But I'm going to try to head out of here on Saturday. Yeah, these cabins are awesome, by the way. Well, I'll go over Mountains Crossings first. Mountains Crossings store is big. It has everything you need. I ended up getting, I don't have a sleeping bag liner. And my sleeping bag was only rated to 20 degrees, which just about everybody I saw on trail had a 20-degree bag, except for a handful of people. And those were the only ones that slept, because the rest of us just shivered all night. So I picked up a sleeping bag liner there, fuel canister, something else I don't remember, but they have everything that you need. The prices aren't too bad. I think some hikers last night were complaining they had some issues with them changing the prices on them, oddly enough, like, because they have the they have a freezer that has pizzas and, sorry I keep shaking, burgers and stuff that you can just make in the microwave, and then they have like a little pizza oven, they'll cook up the pizza for you. But some hikers were getting pizzas, and like one hiker got charged $8, and then one hiker got charged $10, and this hiker got charged something else, and so it was a little shifty. And I went up and looked this morning, and there is a pricing on the fridge. I didn't see it yesterday. There's pricing on the fridge for each item, so I don't know if maybe they were like putting something in wrong at the cash register by accident, or if it was a new person or something. But yeah, if you go there, I guess just double check to see what everything is before you set it up there. I don't know if it was just an honest mistake or what happened, but it seemed like it happened to a lot of people last night, because I got a burger. And I got a burger and a bag of chips. It was like $3 and some change. And then somebody else went and got a burger, and it was like $4 or something. So I don't know what happened. It may just be honest mistakes, or hopefully it's just an honest mistake and they're not doing that. So, yeah, but they're all good people. Everybody was super nice, very helpful. Lady up there was debating about getting a different pad. She helped me look through some stuff, pulled some stuff out. Definitely recommend stopping in there. And they have enough stuff to resupply you. And the prices aren't bad. I mean, I guess it's what you could expect. The hostel was like 20 bucks. Included shower, and they did have a towel. They gave me the towel. I know there were some people had said that they don't give towels. I do believe I heard that. But when I checked in, they handed me the towel. So I guess if you check in and sign up for the hostel, maybe if the person just forgets, just ask for the towel. But they handed me the towel right off. And I got there before the big crowd, so I was able to take a nice, long, hot shower, and it was awesome. So, and it's just a big bunk room. They have a TV there that has movies and stuff. I was so exhausted yesterday. I didn't get any video of it. I may try to go back up today and shoot some. I don't know. It just really is going to depend on how my foot feels. Right now I'm getting all my clothes washed. The cabins people will do your laundry when you stay for free. The only downside is all my clothes are dirty, and they don't have any clothes for you to wear while you wash clothes, so I'm in my rain suit. So, but let me give you a tour of this cabin because it's a pretty neat setup. It's a small cabin. There's going to be 4 of us in here tonight. There's only 2 beds, so somebody's going to have to sleep on the couch. But let me switch this camera around here. This is the table. We'll start from the beginning here. So, sorry if it's a little shaky. I'm kind of hobbling. So this is the front door. I'm not going to stay out here long because it's cold. Not as bad as it has been, but these are the cabins. The office is like right down here somewhere. It's not very far. And so I'm at Beaver tonight and tomorrow night. So we walk in, whew, close the door, so there's stairs that goes up to our room. And then directly to my left is another room. This is the smallest of the room. I claimed it since I figure the guys can bunk up together. I got my gear all over the place. There's a ceiling fan, which is nice because it was hot in here when I got in here. They have a nice seating area. I do believe the fireplaces work. Do have a TV. It has I think it's direct TV, so you can actually watch like cable. There's some of my food bag that has exploded. They have a full kitchen. I cooked me up some breakfast, some summer sausage and hash browns and some grits. It's delicious. This goes to the back porch, which will be nice if it was warm. Oh man, it's cold. There's a creek back there. I'm cold. I'm going back inside. Sorry. Okay, and then bathroom is right here. So just regular bathroom, sink, toilet, shower's not bad. Guess I could turn the light on. Mirror. And then there's a little linen closet with some towels, washcloths. We may have to grab some more towels. I don't even have some hangers up there. I didn't even see that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool place. And of course the kitchen has like utensils and stuff. Plates, cups, coffee. I opened up this cabinet. And so like there's some oils here and some seasonings. Some more oil back there. And then coffee. So I can have a fresh pot of coffee in the morning. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to flip this camera back around. Hold on. So one of the things that does suck about Blood Mountain Cabins, they were notorious for having pizza and wings at their store. In fact, I had told the guys that were gonna share this with me. I'm like, man, they got pizza and wings. The book says pizza and wings, so we were all gonna split pizza and wings. Well, they got rid of it. Yeah. which sucks because even like I have the 2019 AWOL guide. It says you serve pizza and wings, and the lady said that they got rid of it, and they have a salad bar, which, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather have pizza and wings. They have a small salad bar, hot dogs, chili, and then homemade pulled pork. And they close at 4:30, which I think is a little early, but it's a family-owned place, so I guess I could understand wanting to have your evenings, but I was pretty bummed about the pizza and wings. Yeah. Anyways, so the cabin was $72 a night. There was no extra to add more people on there. I told her there's going to be 4 people here tonight, so between the 4 of us, splitting $72 is going to cost us nothing. So it works out really well, especially since I need to rest my foot. And I'm sure the guys want to thaw out because last night was freezing again. But hopefully it warms up and this freezing weather gets out of here and doesn't come back. It would be fantastic. So I'm going to try to go here later when I pick up my laundry. I'm going to give you guys a tour of the store and then maybe go back up to Blood Mountain or Mountain Crossings. We'll see. Man, my breakfast keeps trying to come back up. Not up, like burping it up. So, okay. See you guys down the trail. This is Blood Mountain office. Or Blood Mountain Cabin's office.
Nobody's worth it. He's the best player I've mentioned. All around. He's kick right.
Yeah, he's got the tools. Yeah, I like baseball a lot better than Yes, okay, absolutely. That was our plan.
Yeah, same with us.
Yeah, we got in yesterday at that up top there. 3 o'clock. We just decided this would be best. Were you filming stuff?